do you want me to go? Do you want me to go towards you or away from you?
I don't know. I don't know where you sit so we can see Mike. Okay, you sitting that direction. Everyone, we're trying to get the right stage picture.
Here?
No, that's the mic. That's the mic really over Michael's face. So other direct. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Let's again talk.
Hi.
Okay, I'll just boost you. All right, and Michael, you lean into your mic. Yeah. That's all right, everyone. It's Papa's basement. We're professional. Yeah, sure.
Are we?
Yeah.
I don't get paid for this, do you?
No. All right, we're gonna go live momentarily. I'm not gonna clip this intro off because we never do. I don't care to edit. You know, why piss on a Picasso, right? It's just perfect. It's just hand of God right to the tapes. So you're gonna hear the intro music and then the podcast will start. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, we're back. Woo! Oh my God. Yes. We've been gone for 2 weeks, I think. 2 weeks? Yeah.
2 weeks.
Those were hollow weeks in my life. Nothing was there for me. Nothing. Except for the thought of getting back behind this microphone. And I did. And now it all makes sense again. Look at Eva laugh. Look at Eva laugh. You can't, I can. I'm looking at her right now across the console. I guess if you're watching on YouTube, you can watch this. You can see Eva laugh, so fuck me and my stupid lying mouth. Everyone is Papa's Basement, and the show has the weird, creepy name because I'm John Papa Giorgio, and I named it when I was 25, and I've been stuck with it ever since. We have Eva Crichton sitting across from me, and also across from me in his like kind of hunter's jacket.
Yeah, this is my hunting outfit.
It's like tactical gear. Like if you were some weird Montana militia virgin,
right?
Except they somehow seem like virgins, but they also have 8 kids because they're biblical. Like that outfit would work. And you have your child's vomit on your
my
shoe.
Boot.
Yeah, on your boot. It's Michael.
I'm walking around with virus on my shoe.
You really, yeah. Earlier when I purchased jerky, and I offered you some, and I definitely gave you the rest of my piece.
Oh, I noticed that.
Rather than let you put your goddamn virus monkey's paw into my jerky trove.
You are a bit of a germaphobe.
Yeah, and I have the immune system of a bubble boy, so it's cool.
Do you get that from Maria?
Yeah, I think I've gotten every dog shit genetic aspect of myself from my mom. Like the autoimmune diseases, the overeating. My dad kind of gave me the baldness, but that's been treated by Propecia.
Yes. Look at that head of hair on
It's
you.
okay. It's okay. It is thinning up front. But I'm going to go to like a Chinatown doctor and pay $500 to just get like the widow's peak.
The vampire?
Yeah, like the kid from the Munsters. Yeah. So I just never have to go back.
Eddie Munster?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get like a widow's peak and then pluck what I don't need.
Old Johnny Munster.
Yeah. It's just gonna match the arch of my eyebrows.
You gotta get rid of the beard and then get some gnarly sideburns.
My Morticia Adams eyebrows. Oh shit. Yeah, we're back. God, I'm still trying to regroup. Eva, right before the show, was showing me Instagram photos of a very beautiful friend of hers, and I hated it.
Oh,
I don't need to know there's people that are really pretty out there because I won't get to have sex with them.
How do you know?
I won't get to have sex with them. It's just undemocratic. Michael, you're a man. You actually have game and charm.
Really?
You do. How do you feel seeing like a really, really exceptionally beautiful woman?
What do you mean? Like just
like you see a gorgeous girl, like you were saying at the DC Improv the other night, and I've noticed this many times. They are just stunners. They're just stunners in the crowd. Like,
nice.
You were saying it's date night kind of vibe, and it is entirely. And even when it's just girls with their female friends, and they aren't dyking out in front of me, fucking bitches. Yeah, they're just done up to the nines, and I see that.
And, what's my first thought?
Yeah,
I have to make a whole lot more money.
Okay, that's more.
Are you asking him if like blood rushes to his penis? Like, does
exactly.
Is it the same thing that you go through?
I'm Dwight talking to Andy.
Yeah,
a little blood rushes
to your penis.
No, I get very angry because
Yeah.
I dress the way like a 10-year-old would want to dress as an adult. Like I'm just in t-shirts and shorts and I'm shoveling candy in my face. So I know that this like sophisticated adult, I have entered the adult world looking ass is just off limits for me.
Right.
It's just not, and I just get mad. Like that's why I like websites with women that have a number next to them. Like $500. That's egalitarian of you. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it consumes me.
Okay. No, I don't go home and like field strip an M16.
I
say,
think
yes,
you know
one
what it
day.
is. It's an indication of how you feel about yourself.
But yeah, I hate myself. So
Right.
all right.
So you get angry, right?
I get angry, my fist ball up, and then I think about all the food I'm gonna have to eat to get over the anger.
The prime emotion behind anger is fear.
Is fear?
Mhm.
Is it really?
Mhm.
Huh.
Yeah.
So Jason Voorhees terrified.
Jason Voorhees himself is terrified.
Yeah,
He's a scared boy.
he doesn't want to feel rejection over his
Why did I say it like that?
countenance.
He's a scared boy.
He's a
He's
scad
a
boy.
scared boy.
He's such a scared
You were
boy.
doing
Don't
the
go to
Donald
Camp
Pleasance
Crystal
voice.
Lake and you'll encounter a
Wait,
scared
it's
boy.
Halloween.
He'll be a scared boy.
Scad boy.
Jason, he's very scared. The authorities get and see just people massacred everywhere. Oh my god, someone who is really scared
Very scary boy did this.
was here. He's dangerous, but he's also afraid himself.
Scary naughty boy. That was the working title of it, actually.
Scary, not
Scary naughty boy on the lake.
Right.
Scary.
Scary.
It was actually the first draft.
We
of-
needed that money scaring.
It was the first draft of On Golden Pond. Did you notice that? The studio's like, I can make this into 2 movies.
That's what I like left on my tummy after Time with a Hooker. Golden.
And we just lost our only listener.
Yeah, bye.
No, maybe Natalie's here. I got to give a shout out to my
Oh.
girl, Natalie in New York. Natalie Colton, we love you.
We do, Natalie. You're in New York. That makes you better than us. Let's
Completely.
just be real.
You just bumps us up. Cool. Bumps you up a lot of cool
Oh,
points.
Completely.
Ooh.
We're 3 rubes from Chantilly, Virginia.
I think Michael's from
Well, I'm-
Maryland.
I'm
He's from Frederick, Maryland. I forgot.
I'm from goddamn Fred.
God.
The old Bay State.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, get it right.
Oh no, it's Old Line State. I called it the Old Bay State.
Isn't it the old Bay State?
Is
It's
it?
the old?
I thought it was Old Line.
I mean, there's Old Bay there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't that their thing? They just eat Old Bay on everything.
yeah.
Fuck, you go into that state. Yeah. It's like, oh, here's our pancakes with Old Bay. It's
I always like
disgusting.
how people freak out when they find out you've never heard of Old Bay or
Really?
yeah.
I got a little flack when I was in Maryland and I had never heard of what's the cookie?
Ugh, burgers.
Burgers cookies.
Oh, I haven't.
You
heard.
haven't I was
Oh.
in Bel Air. It was
It might be a Baltimore.
Yeah, it's
thing.
more a Baltimore thing. So
Okay.
Bel Air, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, the burgers, cookies, yeah.
they were fresh when I had them and they were delicious.
Okay, fresh, they're okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just a goddamn fudge dipped hockey puck. I don't
It
really
was-
get the fuzz.
It was pretty good.
like, I suppose if you can microwave it for 10 seconds and give it that little jump start of life, but who has got that kind of time? If I see a cookie, it's going in.
Yeah.
Going
When
in.
you come to my house
Oh yeah.
and you leave with a bag of cookies.
Yeah, you know how to treat a friend.
My dad really scared my mom the other day with that. He was like, Papa Giorgio comes over, takes all my shortbreads. And my mom goes, well, he shares them with Maria. And he goes, yeah, right. He probably eats them in the car on the way home. And then my mom got, like, she was so scared. Like,
Yeah.
that Maria doesn't get a cookie.
Who's Maria?
My mom.
His
Oh,
mom.
wow.
My
Yeah.
mom.
Does she ever get a cookie?
Is your-
I'll heat them up as soon as I get home, and I'm like, Mom, do you want these cookies? And she's like, maybe later. I'm like, snooze you lose, bitch. And just dump
do
the
you
plate.
get along with her dad?
Yeah, her dad's great. I
He's
love
been
him.
on the show.
Oh,
Yeah,
has he?
I love
Okay.
Tom Crichton.
I didn't know. I couldn't tell from the intonation. Of,
Oh,
if
no,
he
he's-
was like, "God damn it, Papa
No.
George,
Oh,
you
no.
keep taking my cookies."
No.
I do a great impression of her dad.
Yeah, they're
No?
they're
Yeah.
they're old buddies.
It's
Do it.
me, Tom Crichton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
sounds
always
like
sort of grumpy.
Oh, is he grumpy?
Yeah.
No.
he's
but
got
it's
a
funny.
grumpy countenance. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like vile,
Oh, okay.
red
not-
hat anger.
You,
It's-
you don't. You like to talk to him.
I do. Yeah, I like to hear about his debauched youth, like
Oh my god.
where he traveled to India and was doing Christ knows what drugs and
Oh yeah, to like avoid the draft. for
Yeah.
Vietnam.
he was a wild man.
Yeah, and like he like toured around India, Afghanistan with like a Danish hooker,
Nice.
which I found out was a hooker recently. He always said stripper for the longest
Right.
time, which
Uh-huh.
made it a little bit better, I
Right.
guess.
Oh yeah, a hooker, like no judges, but a hooker is kind of like the lowest of
Yeah.
the
And he's just he was a wild man.
Nice.
Yeah.
yeah. Now he's pissed that I'm eating his cookies.
Specifically the shortbread.
The shortbread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good.
So do we want to talk the Popeye sandwich? Because I described the goddamn YouTube video thusly.
I loved it. I finally
I
got
don't
my
know if
piece
I
of the
saw
pie.
it.
Okay. Yeah, the Popeyes chicken sandwich, which I think they ran out of no shit 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they said it would be back on Sunday, this previous Sunday,
And
which
it was.
an amazing dig at ChickfilA. I respect
Oh,
that. Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
They really didn't have any rivals. Those first 3 days, before I even tell you how I thought of it and like how I found it, those first 3 days, I had at least 6 or 7 of them. Like I would eat them. My brother would come home with them to surprise us. Then my mom would come home to surprise us.
Then I took you out.
Eva took me out for some. I came back home to my mom with more of them. I bought some later that night. I went balls deep with that sandwich, and I'm prepared to talk every aspect of it. I've had the
Yeah.
spicy. I've had the non-spicy.
Is it a good hunk of chicken?
It is not, Michael. I'm glad you asked.
Mm.
First of all,
Because that's what I've noticed about Chick-fil-A. That's what I like about their chicken sandwich.
like just big chunk,
Yeah.
a big hunk of chicken.
It's not like a chicken patty like McDonald's.
But
like
is
a
it
shit that
fried at Chick-fil-A?
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it?
the basic Chick-fil-A sandwich is a
Is it not at
fried.
Popeyes?
No, it is. I just
Oh.
I've only had the grilled chicken sandwich
Ah.
at Chick-fil-A. I thought that's what they were known for.
No, they're known for the fried.
I'm not a big Chick-fil-A supporter.
Yeah, I was like that for a bit. When they were like really homophobic, I was like, I guess I can't eat here. And then everyone just forgot about it. I'm like, I guess they love gays now. And
You should see some of the teenagers they hire there.
are hot.
Well, are very, very young, earnest, and nerdy.
Yeah, no,
And I
they're-
would say 60% of them are gay.
I would trust
I would
all
say
of
they're
them to
soldiers of Christ.
I was gonna say I would trust all of them to die in combat for me.
Yeah.
Like they really seem like willing
onward Christian soldiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I were like, look, son, you're not coming back from this mission, they would give a smart little salute, click their heels. They're really into fashion.
Or the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Go fuck their little schnauzers.
Can we get these guys to stop clicking their heels every time we send out an order to charge? Half of them are getting wiped out.
I love
Guys, it's Veterans Day.
Oh, that's right.
Thank them for their chicken service.
Thank
We
you for
should-
your chicken service.
Oh, the veterans.
And, remember all those Chick-fil-A kids that
Yeah, that died. Great.
clicking their heels into battle.
Just- that's how they scoot around the entire shop. It's really fascinating to see. It's like watching a Lego man walk. Just click, click.
All right, so what's your thing with the Popeyes sandwich?
Okay, so first of all, Michael, it's a decent hunk of chicken, but it's not like the kind of inflated breast you can get, which I think a lot of times is filled with saline, because otherwise you're eating like a goddamn pterodactyl steak. You know, like just chickens don't have breasts that size.
No.
Like they inflate it with saline and whatever the hell else.
But I do.
Oh, all right, Jim Carrey is that trans, whatever the hell that character was that would not be okay in 2019. That I've lapsed into making a gay butler.
The Riddler?
Yeah. Ooh. It's okay. It's fine. It's not a giant hunk of chicken by any means. I would say Chick-fil-A about the same size as Chick-fil-A. But I'm a big slob, so I wouldn't call Chick-fil-A like some disturbingly large amount of meat. I'm like one of those guys that does like one set of curls, and I'm like, I need 400 grams of protein. Stat. This one set of curls I've done will explain away weeks of shitty eating. Is there cheese on pizza? Protein. Is there peanut and M&M? Protein. It's pathetic. It's fine. Overall, I think I might have to give the nod to Chick-fil-A, if for no other reason than like there's an extra. And again, we've established I'm a fat piece of crap here, but I try to staunch the bleeding a little bit. And the Popeye sandwich is like an extra 250 calories.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like 700 calories. It's more than a goddamn Big Mac, dude. 700 for a sandwich is a little offensive.
Is it the bun?
I don't know.
Brioche.
I think the bun might be a little bigger, and
there's definitely butter on the bun.
Yeah. Okay, so if it's a buttered bun, that's
the bun
get you
is
a bun.
buttered.
The bun. Wow. The bun is buttered. The mayo, they just dump mayo on the regular one, and then the spicy is just a spicy mayo. That's the only difference, I think.
I've only had the spicy.
Yeah, because you're a damn adult.
Yeah.
My mom brought home 3 mayo coated ones. I'm like, what are you doing?
I can't do mayo. I'm like,
Mhm.
no,
Really?
I'm not
That's
a
what
mayo.
I used to like about the McDonald's chicken sandwich.
Just all the mayo.
The mayo and the lettuce.
Did you eat it like an Oreo? Like you'd open just lick the mayo, throw the rest aside. I'm done, mommy.
No, because I wasn't 3.
Yeah. You didn't let me finish.
But what I also liked about the Chick-fil-A sandwich, what I haven't noticed before since I've been back a couple times, is that they used to put like a pickle on there. Or 2
Yeah.
pickles.
Oh, yeah. They'll do the pickles on the Popeyes.
That would seem to like bring the flavors together.
They do that on the Popeyes one.
Yeah.
It's spicy, and you get like the crunch of the salty, sweet pickle.
Yeah.
And then I thought it was great.
I'll be honest. Like I want to act like I enjoy the pickle. I don't. It's very disruptive. Like if the pickle's so goddamn good,
it's green, it's healthy.
Well, if it's so damn good, put it on the entire sandwich. You know what I mean? Like we put lettuce, tomato, and onion on the entirety of a burger.
I want extra pickles.
Do it then. At least you stand for
I
something.
know.
I just I don't get like the little random Popeyes. I think is 1 pickle, or no, it might be 2. And Chick-fil-A's 2.
I had 3 on mine.
Did you?
Mhm.
Someone went rogue. Just sitting there clicking his little heels.
Order sandwiches now.
We can, yeah.
There's a Popeyes very close.
There's a new Popeyes right around the corner. A new Popeyes, yeah. Popeyes.
Pope, yes.
Yeah. There's one very close by if you want to.
I only started going to Chick-fil-A recently because
once you learned about their stances.
Oh yeah. I'm just I'm I'm the biggest homophobe in the Northern Virginia area. Like Ray fucking Purchase.
I love them because they have a program where if the staff seems gay, you can report them.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like
You're lying.
Smoke out the flamer.
No, they have a playground that my daughter loves.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
one of the things they used to smoke out the gay employees.
Right. Why? Because they would go and play there?
They would just go at the bottom of the slide and hold their ass.
Just because you're gay doesn't mean you're a pedophile.
I know.
No.
You're like, yes, it does.
Sex star
Yeah.
pedophile.
I have the understanding of the gay community, like a
Even,
World War II.
even
vet.
pedophiles are like, whoa. I don't
We are so discreet. Have you heard of hard drive encryption?
I don't try to go get fucked by a slide.
Their cavernous ass just takes in an entire child.
Jonah and the whale.
Exactly. So it goes back to the Bible.
I also like their shakes though.
Oh,
Their shakes are where it's
their
at.
shakes are
Yeah.
incredible. Yeah.
Yeah. Although Sonic's better. Sonic has better
Really?
shakes.
Is there a
Yeah.
Sonic around here?
There's one in Manassas.
We got
Oh,
one in
wow.
Manassas.
We
There's
finally
one in
got
your
one.
homeland of Frederick.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like their burgers.
Are they good? Do you like
Yeah.
the roadside?
We
bring
weren't
it out
talking about the burgers. Take the shit out of your ears, Michael. We were talking about goddamn milkshakes. Where the fuck is this going rogue coming from?
thought we were talking about Sonic.
Oh, we are. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
And yes, I do like the roadside or the curb. What?
Curbside, like
Yeah.
little
Like
1950s.
A&W root beer kind of place.
Yeah. They're trying to bite from ChickfilA so you can rat out if anyone in your car is gay. They'll take care of it for you. And you get an order of tots for your troubles.
Just have like a secret Gestapo.
Yeah. Just pull them out and shoot them right behind your door. All is safe now.
All is safe
Oh,
now,
All is gone.
Mr. Chick-fil-A.
They will not be mincing about anymore.
Eat more chicken.
I just feel safe there. That's why. No gay pedophiles.
I think you're out sandwiched because you had about 30 of them in the
I
span of 3
did.
days. And then I bought you lunch.
Uh-huh.
And I bought my dad lunch to bring home. And then he was like, "Get me a red beans and rice too."
Mm.
So I had to get him a red beans and rice, a sandwich. I got you and I a sandwich. I got us fries.
Yeah.
And then I got
there's
you.
a red bean and rice sandwich.
No, red bean and rice side.
Oh.
Did I say sandwich?
I
thought
mean,
it was
you can get a bun in the damn
Yeah.
meal now that you say it. Yeah.
Red beans and rice.
and then you decided to get that
Doesn't enjoy biscuit
disgusting
sandwich.
little
Okay.
pumpkin thing that you were that you
Okey-dokey.
ate the entire thing of while I
Yeah.
was getting my sody,
Yeah.
and I didn't even get a bite.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's defend my honor. So we go to Popeyes. Eva's kind enough to treat, and she even allowed me to get a dessert because I had been talking to my buddy, Comedy Art Brian. He does like artwork for real comedians, and he listens to real podcasts, so he
Right.
won't hear this shout out.
That's good.
So Brian, kind of fuck you, actually. Brian's a great guy. I love him. So we've been discussing the various dessert pies that are present at fast food joints because we're sharing our inner fatness. He had bought a Ben and Jerry's to take home to his family, but then was like, nah, fuck my family. Bought a 42 pack of spoons, threw 41 of them out the window.
Was that him?
That was him. And then he just kills this ice cream on the way home.
I love him.
So I'm at Popeyes and I'm like, oh shit, I got like junk food on the brain. I'm going to get their apple pie. We get closer. They've got a seasonal offering. It's a pumpkin pie that's literally like half, I think, cream cheese, like Two-Face style, like not blended, just right down the middle, half pumpkin, half cream cheese. I'm like, shit, yeah, I don't even have to deal with like half vegetable matter. It's like, this is good. So I bought it, and God damn
You
it,
didn't buy it.
Okay, I ordered it. My lady paid. And yeah, it's like one of those, 5 inches long by 2 inches pies. Now, I could eat the damn thing like a chipmunk, but I wanted to crush it before I got to my burger. The burger's hot. I don't want that cooling off.
Sandwich.
The
Chicken sandwich.
Sandwich. Yeah, it's not chicken burger. So I
Just swallowed it.
kind of, yeah.
I went up to go get my soda,
like
and
a
I come
pedophile.
back, and he's like, I
My mouth looked like a pedophile's ass. Michael.
Right.
was like, "Did you eat that whole pie?"
Yeah, I did, and I was like, look, it's $2. I'll get you one if you want, and that wasn't. It was more a test of my restraint, which I failed with flying colors.
And then at the end of the meal,
Oh, no.
you go,
What?
you're like, "Let's get another sandwich and split it." And I go, I'm good. I'm full. Like, that was enough for me. And then 3
I had to
hours
say, like,
later,
yeah, me too. I
Yeah,
was
me
testing
too.
you.
Were you sitting around like incredibly hot women that you couldn't have?
No. Well, okay, no. There was like a Latin X because I'm so woke. A Latin X couple.
she was cute. He
Yeah.
was cute too. They were
A
like,
Latin X?
Oh, you don't know about Latinx?
now you have to say Latinx.
Yeah, you don't say
Really?
Latino
Instead of
or
Latina
Latina.
or
You say
Latino.
Latinx. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You don't want to presume.
you don't want to presume.
The whole Spanish language is based on
I know.
And
gender
it's an ugly
endings.
language, and we're gonna work on that.
I thought Europe was like the progressive side.
No, we've I think the technical term is like outfact
who has started this?
the Latinx.
Latinx? Caesar Chavez.
Jezebel.
No.
It was Charo.
Yes,
Charo. She has nothing else to do.
Hey.
Just wiping her melting face from the floor long enough to regender us all. Yeah, we saw a Latinx couple, and I think there was an Asian couple, and I also wanted to bang her.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, and yeah, he was like, let's split another sandwich. I go, I'm okay. And then 3 hours later, I get a text.
Yeah, what did I say?
Maria just came home with 3 more sandwiches.
Yeah. But it was like some gift of the Magi shit because there was the
So
mayo
you ran
version.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran to my coming, mother. I'm your best boy.
Privilege boy.
Oh, God. Yeah, so I've had a lot of them, and it was just, I don't know, even though I wasn't in love with it, it was fun to be a part of something that I wasn't like ashamed of.
Me too. And I said that while we were there. I'm like, this is a really good sandwich, but I'm more just excited to be a part.
Yeah, like really in 2019, everything's kind of like ugly and political.
Yeah.
So we had the Nationals a couple of weeks ago.
Woo!
Go Nats. And Anthony Rendonix. That was from Michael.
Anthony
Ooh.
Rendonix.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm reading up on Latinx now.
You're reading about Latinx, yeah. It sounds like a Spanx that they sell at the supermarket.
I do think it's Latin X, right? It's not.
It
Latinx.
is, but I just call it Latinx.
Latinx.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was watching that show Mrs. Fletcher a couple of weeks ago. That's on HBO, and it's got the chick that fucks John C. Reilly in Step Brothers and says like "Stay gold, Pony Boy" after banging him on the urinal. And she looks hot as shit in the show, like by MILF standards, I guess. She looks great, and she's naked like a motherfucker.
Catherine Hahn.
Catherine Hahn, yeah.
I like
Anyhow, her kid's a dumb piece of shit, and he goes to college and he's reading a pamphlet and he goes like, "What's Latinx?"
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, like I am stealing that.
What's Latinx?
I loved it. Oh, so well done.
But now we had a little incident with the chicken sandwich in your home state. In the old Bay State.
Oh, the DMV has been a hotbed of national Popeyes chicken sandwich news. Like, and I'm proud as shit of it.
We win the World Series.
Yeah.
Into our head.
It's everything. We are just the nexus. We are like a pedophile's asshole. We're just taking everything in.
Yeah.
We're like Omicron from Transformers, just eating planets with our asshole. Yeah. I mean, did you want to handle that story, Michael, or John?
Well, all I know is that. Thank you, John.
Thank Eva.
Thank you, Eva.
You're welcome.
I was gonna take it like an on-location reporter.
Okay.
I'm here in front of Popeyes in Glen Burnie, Maryland.
It was Oxon Hill. Get it right.
Was it really?
Yeah.
No.
I was literally driving past that place while it happened.
Oh my God.
Really?
I was.
You
on,
saw the
No.
murder and you just kept driving by.
Yeah, I was
I gotta find another
he
Popeyes.
deserved it for that sandwich. No, I was. I had a lockout at one of the most disgusting properties I've ever been to.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, which was in Anacostia, like 2 feet from this place. So right when it was going down, I was driving 495. So pretty much like I am a survivor of tragedy. Continue, Michael.
And what? Someone cut in line?
Someone kept strategically cutting in line. Yeah.
So it was like multiple times that
Working his way up the line. Yes.
That's a long line.
Yeah, it was.
I
I mean, like, I don't want to sound racist, but this Popeye sandwich had long lines even in white neighborhoods.
My God.
So what does that mean?
Oxon Hill's demography is roughly like 140% black. So
Is it? I don't know. I've never even heard of Oxon Hill.
Oh, Oxon Hill, man.
Is it in Montgomery County?
I think so, yes.
But right.
It's right over the Wilson Bridge.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
So basically still DC.
Yeah, my first jobs when I took over this business as a locksmith when I wasn't even 21 were at my dad was partnered with a historically black bank called Industrial Bank. And my first jobs were at the industrial banks in the Walmarts of Oxon Hill. And there's this finest black chick, Terry Jenkins, that worked at this place, and she would hit on me like hood style, and I was like this white virgin at age 20, and I could not process.
You told me about this. Didn't you go out with her?
I wanted to, but I was such a pussy. I couldn't even I didn't know how to get girls at this point at all. Like
you needed a computer.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
needed a
needed-
computer. Yeah, if she were hitting me as Dark Angel 21 on AIM, I would have been crushing those buns. But yeah, she was like, I remember the first time I saw her, she's like, "Oh, you cute. How many kids you got?" And I'm like, "What?
Whoa.
I'm 20." And then she was like, "All right, when you taking me to the Red Lobster?" I mean, it was if you scripted it, you would have been like, "This is a little offensive and predictable."
Right,
but
right.
she was just this high, she had photos of her modeling, framing her computer monitor.
Have you
and
gone back to that bank lately?
I should, just with a big half-eaten candy heart, trying to get my soulmate. 'Cause, yeah,
Aw.
and then I got her number. And I remember I
What?
called her, from my mom's landline. And I didn't want my mom to overhear I was asking a girl out. This is how screwed up I was about pussy. Back then, now I'm healed. Now I just have to eat
Right.
sandwiches and jack off. And I was just like, "Oh, hey, Terry, it's John the Locksmith. I'll call you back. Bye." And then she clowned on me fucking mercilessly the next time. She's like, "Oh, you should have heard the message he left me." And was just mocking me. And I deserved every bit of it because she was hot as shit. This girl would just we would go in the back while I was installing safe dials. And she would just play with my hair, going on about how she had a white friend who had curly hair too. And she loved it. God, I'm getting chubbed just talking about it.
Oh
And
my
yeah.
goodness, you're getting red in the face
Oh,
too.
God.
You just
damn.
never acted on it.
I acted on none of it. Yeah, she probably just
Aw.
thought I was some bigot. And I'm like, no, I'm just a pussy. I would love for you to sit on my face, my dear. Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
So that's my Oxon Hill story.
Oh.
Oh, and
Wait, so the guy got stabbed for strategically cutting the line.
they think
And then
maybe
didn't he order 20 sandwiches or something?
I mean, yeah, I would say this really sounds like a story of this guy's he was gonna get stabbed at some point.
Yeah. Well, that's they think
It sounds like an obnoxious asshole that has probably had his share of confrontations at some point, and whoever stabbed him probably was going to stab someone at some point.
Yeah, he deserved the stabbing, and the other person was really stabby. So
the Popeyes chicken sandwich just brought them together in the same spot.
that's awesome. Oh, it's like you got mail.
They were scary boys.
Gagliardi said, "This is the most racist shit I've ever heard."
Yeah.
Papa, please continue imitating a black woman. This is beyond priceless.
Oh, I will, baby. Yeah, god damn, Terry Jenkins. Fucking Terry Jenkins, man. Yeah.
And then another thing with the sandwich, something happened in Fairfax.
Hometown. We're in
Hometown pride.
Fairfax, Virginia.
The guy got out of the hospital.
And said, "All right, a white neighborhood's Popeyes won't get stabbed." No, there is leaked footage now
Yes.
of the Fairfax Popeyes, which I have not eaten at, but it's right down the street from us.
Where is it? Which one?
You keep going down 29 and you'll
Okay.
hit it. Not the one right there, but just keep going down,
Okay.
I believe. They were making the sandwich on top of trash cans.
What?
Yeah, they just needed the extra retail space because my brother maintains they have had to hire a dedicated sandwich maker just to handle the flow. There's
Oh my
one dude who's
God.
all day long just
They
spreading chick.
what
Done.
they just moved the operation outside.
I have not watched the video. I think it was in the back of the kitchen. I saw a still of it. I didn't watch the video. I don't need that poison in my life.
Yeah, that would really hurt. My
Yeah,
feelings.
I'm Mary J. Blige right now. No more drama. I just want to eat the chicken sandwich in peace and think about Terry Jenkins.
Terry, you are you look like a young boy of 20 again.
God.
I'm looking up Terry Jenkins.
Terry
on
Jenkins.
Facebook.
I do not remember.
Maybe she's on LinkedIn.
I think it was with an I. Yeah, look up Terry. Seriously, Google Terry Jenkins Industrial Bank.
Yeah.
And if you get hits in Oxon Hill or Waldorf or La Plata, you got a winner.
Honestly, working at a bank isn't a bad job. You can work your way up, and they
Yeah, my mother did that.
yeah, start as a teller and then work her way up.
She was vice president
Yeah.
of gosh, I can't remember.
It's not
Sandy
a bad
Spring.
job. Not a bad job. I'm gonna go work at a bank.
No, I've had multiple girls. I remember also, God, I've just never really been good at carrying through because there was another bank teller when I was not a fat piece of crap, but I had grown a dick. God, was she was Honduran or Peruvian? And I got her number finally after banking with her for like 6 months. And then I somehow never pulled the trigger on it. Like she looked like an Olsen twin, but tan with giant tits. It was
I
great.
can't imagine that.
It worked. It worked.
I don't know why.
It
I'm
worked
trying.
well. Like she looked like you got it.
Weird.
Yeah, you got it, dude. And yeah, you got it, hombre.
How rude.
Yeah. Yeah, when I didn't call her back.
Yeah.
How rude.
Yeah.
No, man. She
You
was
got it, dude.
Yeah, I don't want to give her. I can give her an Tanya Palacios. I remember it. Or
Palacios. She sounds
Palacios.
Greek.
It was like Palacios. Why am
I found Terry Jenkins?
Get the.
She has not aged well.
For those not in studio, Michael punched up a photo of a guy that looks not unlike Red Foreman. God, my heart skipped a beat. Man.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry,
Your
like,
dick just went inside you.
My dick grew 2 sizes that day. No, like, that's if right now you were talking like, oh, it's a white chick who was your age, and now I found her 20 years later. I'd be like, But a black girl, yeah, hell yeah, they're holding it together.
I can't find
Like-
anybody.
Like Tina Turner only looks like shit now because I think her kidneys are gone or something.
Oh no.
They had her on stage. She just had a really puffy face. Like,
Oh yeah, that's
you
kidney
still
meds.
could have hit it from the back. Yeah.
That's kidney meds. Her body be tight.
Oh God, she
Yeah.
was amazing.
Speaking of bodies being tight and weird face,
Mhm.
Linda Hamilton.
Oh shit, Terminator.
That,
I
like-
forgot we had Terminator on the docket.
Yes.
Oh God, and this is gonna make Joe so happy. We'll get to why in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
What? Yeah, Terminator. I saw it. You saw it.
I did.
What?
I enjoyed it.
You liked?
I liked it, and I liked the atmosphere because I saw it at the Alamo Draft House,
Oh God,
which was like the bougiest movie theater I've ever been to.
I didn't watch it there. We'll just start off by saying that.
All right, you didn't watch it there. I watched it at Alamo.
Uh-huh.
Mackenzie Davis is a goddess.
Oh, Mackenzie's Dave. You see her ass a couple times in
Yes,
this
you
movie.
do, and it's perfection.
It is so
Her face
stout.
is beautiful.
I love it. She
Her
has one of those?
arms. Yes, she does. Her
Okay.
arms are so elegant and long. Like that's a weird thing to say, but girls notice
She's
that.
like 5'11".
I know.
She's huge.
Yeah,
I googled
and,
everything about her.
oh,
But I
I
wish
did-
I
I did
typed in
too.
Mackenzie Davis ass and came up with nothing.
Oh,
Ugh.
and she even rocks that weird bowl cut
I
90s
know,
haircut that every
sexy
boy,
Three Stooges.
yeah,
thing.
that, like every boy had. I'm obsessed with her, and I can't believe it's the same girl from San Juniper.
Yes. Yeah.
'Cause she was such a dork
shit.
in that.
Was she in that?
She was,
Yeah.
yeah, she was the white broad in San Juniper, which,
that
like,
was a good
oh
one.
my God, like lesbian porn, like lesbians hooking up. Yeah, that's one
That
thing,
was a
sure.
love story.
Yeah, but like a love story, and then they're kind of like kissing each other. Holy God, did I cream my shit watching that? Oh, I get hard for romance. I should put that in a dating profile if I ever make one.
You get hard for
Yeah,
romance.
I jack so hard to true love.
I can see like a girl laughing at that.
Be
and
my
checking you out.
lube.
That'd make a good sort of Valentine's Day card.
Did you
Aw.
find Terry?
No.
Just- enough. Enough of this.
I found Terrence.
Terrence.
Terrence
My
Jenkins.
son.
Yeah. It more look like your grandfather.
I'm Greek, so it probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I liked the movie a lot. It was good. A lot of girl power. Linda Hamilton, her body is sick. She's a badass, but her face. I don't know if I mean I'm a
Her-
smoker.
okay.
I don't know if she's a smoker.
You're an actress.
Yeah.
Was her acting like a little rough, at least in the first half? It seemed a little like TV movie.
A little force.
Yeah.
Oh, she just has to be the womb. The
Yeah.
womb.
Yeah. It was a little. Yeah.
I'm blaming the script on that.
Okay.
I don't know, man. She just
You'll fob it off on the Semites any chance you get.
Oh, stop. Stop it. Stop it, you.
Are they the ones that stabbed that brother in Oxon Hill? Sad.
No, but I really liked the movie. Mackenzie Davis, goddess. Danny was adorable.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that when they age her in the movie, they just gave her cornrows. She still looked like a little, like a really tiny, like.
They had so run out of CG money by that point. They're
Exactly.
Like, just give her a different haircut.
Yeah.
Young Linda Hamilton kind of looks like old, like young Chasey Lane.
Okay, Chasey Lane actually is like your coloring, like the olive skin with the blue eyes.
Lane?
Oh, Chasey Lane's a porn star that the Bloodhound Gang wrote a gorgeous ode about. You know what? Fuck it, we're punching it up.
What?
We're punching it up.
What do you mean?
That's Chasey Lane.
Oh, she's cute. A little. I see a little Hamilton in there.
Do you see a little Michael Johnson? I do. He's my laugh, Chasey Lane.
No, Linda.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what that is.
Ew, what is that?
Find the weirdest photos.
It was like a burnt blow-up doll.
But I really liked the movie. A lot of girl power, which I like.
Do you?
I do. I'm a sucker for that. And then when Linda Hamilton, when Danny comes out and she's sitting on the log, and she's like, "Who are you? I deserve to know." She's like, "I'm Sarah Connor.
Yeah.
And then I drink till I black out.
I kill Terminators. Yeah. I really wanted ethnic men.
Yeah, I really wanted to share my experience, strength, and hope with her.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You're like, you're better than this, Sarah Connor.
I thought Danny was gonna come over and give her a where and when, a meeting schedule.
Give her one day sobes chip.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I drink till I black out.
Oh,
you guys keep talking. I have to use the.
Okay.
You have to go make tinkle.
You hit the shitter. You hit the shitter, my friend.
So, what did you think of the movie?
I'm waiting to see if this door is closed successfully. It was. All right. Now that Michael's gone, we can get racist.
Stop it.
Sorry, I'm kidding.
I know.
No, I bought the ticket Saturday morning because I'm reading a book that he recommended called The Artist's Way. Yes. Michael told me about this a couple of months ago. Mm-hmm. I'm now into chapter 1. I've made it all the way through the introduction.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. And there was a chunk about going on a date with your inner artist once a week.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, this sounds so stupid, but explain. And it was about like doing shit you wouldn't normally do in the service of, like, I don't know, awakening the artist within. Yes. So you can see a movie or go to an art gallery or kill a man in cold blood. Yes. Whatever it takes, but it's just something.
A snuff film.
Yeah, film and star it. Except I don't know if you can do that because you're supposed to be alone for this. So I was like, you know what? Shit. I did not go see Terminator Genisys because I am a huge Terminator nut. Like Terminator is, if it's not the first R-rated film that I saw, it's in like my first 3. Like somehow my mom, who wouldn't let me see slasher crap at all, I got to see Terminator. And I even got to see Linda Hamilton's titty. And I love Terminator. And by the time Terminator 2 was coming out in the theaters, I was huge into MTV at that point. And Guns N' Roses' You Could Be Mine video, I have seen conservatively 60 times. Like with Arnold making his way through the audience, and at the end he finds them and his little Terminator script pops up and it says like assignment, waste of ammo. And then like yeah. So I cannot get enough Terminator. I watched 3 in the theaters and was like, like, let's be honest, just the biggest rehash of the old ones. Right. Really didn't explore anything new. I mean, to be honest, did 2 explore all that goddamn much? I guess that was the first time we had a robot protector, but it was just twists on the same concept.
Little twist.
Now we're killing John instead of like aborting him via murder. So I watched 3. I saw 4, I think, in theaters. 4 is one of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever seen in my life.
Okay. I haven't seen it.
Oh, 4 is so bad.
I've seen 1 and 2, and I've seen this one.
It's set in the future entirely, which you think would be amazing.
Is that the one Christian Bale?
Yeah, it's the one where he flipped out on set. And real fast, if you want a movie nerd out, the reason it was such a clusterfuck, he was given the script, and like the main character is this dude I think named Marcus, who's like a human, but then the twist is he's actually like a robot. He's like one of the first Terminators or some shit, but he thinks he's human because like they make an entire robot body, but they still put this human brain in or some dumb shit. I don't know. So, and he's got a human heart because metaphor.
Oh
yeah. So they give the script to Christian Bale, and in this film, John Connor is like just here and there. He's not a main character at all. I've heard it likened to Ben-Hur with Jesus Christ, where like you see that Jesus is in the same world,
right?
But Jesus is like in 3 scenes for 3 seconds a clip.
Yeah.
So they give this movie to Christian Bale, and he's like, "Fuck yeah, man." And then he's like, "Yeah, I'm playing John. Like that's the role I want." And they're like, "Holy shit. Rewrite the entire thing soup to nuts to give John Connor a big ass role."
Huge role.
Yeah.
Because he's a huge star.
It was a goddamn mess. It was the biggest mess. So there's that. Terminator Genisys. I like that well enough. The one that has Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones.
Love her.
I skipped that one in theaters, and the twist that John Connor's a Terminator, I mean, up until 3 minutes beforehand, got away with not having that revealed to me. A friend of mine, Karen, I don't know if she listens to the show anymore. She used to listen to the show. She sent me the code. I'm watching it. I have to take a piss. Now, usually this would entail me just taking my iPad in the head with me. For some reason, I'm feeling dainty this day. I pause the damn iPad. I come back. I go and I click the goddamn little avatar for the movie Terminator Genisys. And I'm like, huh, that's weird. On the cover art, it looks like the face of the John Connor guy's like half Terminator. What the fuck's up with that? And then I'm like, oh no, is he a secret Terminator? And like 30 seconds later in the movie, it's revealed he's a secret Terminator.
Karen.
Like, yeah. I'm like,
why'd you have to do that, Karen?
Terminator Genisys?
Yeah.
This is Genisys, the one from like 5 years ago or something.
I thought the face was Phil Collins.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, instead of
I was like waiting. Sorry, set him up, get him to repeat the name. All right.
Yeah, instead of the normal Terminator, dun 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 dun, they had. Damn it! Now there you go. All right, see, that's what Michael does. It's funny, and then I should fuck myself.
I was like, are you trying to sing Land of Confusion? Or the In the Air Tonight?
I was doing the In the Air.
That's when he watched Arnold Schwarzenegger drowning.
He did, yeah. And Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the audience later.
Right. No, yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger watched someone else.
Yeah, and didn't help him.
Yeah,
he actually watched Jean-Claude Van
drowning.
Damme. Yeah, it was Jean-Claude. He died.
Yes.
Really sad.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah,
he was watching
Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme's career drowning.
After Time Cop.
Right.
Yeah. So, I thought a great sketch.
I just want to see the movie poster of Terminator Genisys now.
Oh, because it has the drum fill in it?
No, with Phil Collins' face.
Just half Terminator.
Yeah.
Make one.
Yeah. Why don't you Photoshop stuff?
Yeah.
Work your wizardry, nerd boy.
Work your wizardry, nerd boy. Scary man.
I thought a great concept for a sketch would be Time Cuck. Like a guy who goes through time and like has his chick like fucked by MLK and stuff.
Wait.
What?
I was like, he was going to travel through time and just have his wife get fucked by different historical figures.
Exactly, yeah.
Like great men.
By great men.
She would be honored.
Like Gandhi fucks her. Like Winston Churchill.
But he's silent the whole time.
Yeah, of course.
He's on a hunger strike and a silent strike.
And so weak. Lifts his little diaper.
Genesis is spelled weird.
Yes, it is. Genisys. There's literally a Genesis company with that weird spelling like 2 feet from our house.
Genisys.
Genisys. Makes me laugh every time I go past it because I'm a retard.
Latinx. Where did you see Terminator?
I saw it at the Centerville Multiplex, and I didn't,
the one on
28.
28.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been there in years. Wow.
I walk in.
Did you go in for the cheap Tuesday?
No, but I did the first airing, so
Okay.
that was like cheaper.
Nice.
It's like 7 bones or something.
Oh, nice.
So I walk in and I'm going to my seat, and it was like two girls that were either late teens or early 20s who could have been Terry Jenkins' daughters, if you catch my drift. And they're like,
no, go on, explain.
They're like wearing slippers and have blankets on. That part's fine. I don't care about your attire.
They really said, we're gonna make this into our living room.
Yeah. They made themselves robustly comfortable. Yeah, because it's one of those seats with the recliners and shit.
Yeah.
So go nuts. And
they got recliner chairs at that theater now?
Yeah, it's recliners.
I've been there in a minute.
Yeah, you can just lie back and make a nice on golden pond right on your tummy. You don't want to go to the bathroom.
That should be the new sexual euphemism
on
for
golden
golden shower.
So
yes, Catherine Henry Fonda.
Like, I walk in and I'm just like, okay, it's 2019. I'm gonna be open-minded. Nothing bad is guaranteed to happen about my viewing experience here. They're just two kids. I lasted about 12 minutes. I lasted about 12 minutes before I was like, look, we're not going to say anything. I don't want this to become an incident. I don't want infamy. And I won't say it was an ethnic not shutting the fuck up. It was a kid's not shutting the fuck up, but they're like screwing off on their phones, which are like blazingly bright in a dark theater. They would not shut the hell up. And again, trying to keep quiet, but like, hey, when you talk back and forth like this to each other, guess what? I can hear every goddamn word, you idiots.
Right.
So I just got up and on
your artist one-on-one date.
Yeah. In a very ironic twist, I went to the back of the theater.
Oh my
God. And I just sat there and watched my film, which I enjoyed it. They did some things visually with the Terminators, like made them more biologically terrifying, like very evocative of zombies in some ways.
Oh, okay.
They had like a black liquid metal instead of the very clean T1000 metal look. Their metal was black. It looked like Venom, his symbiote. It was very tendrily.
Right.
It was much more biological looking and like
I
terrifying.
didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it was. And the skeleton of the main Terminator was black. All the Terminators
that was scary.
Yeah. It was much more like, this isn't a clean machine killing me. It looked very like vile and evil. All right, no one calling me out on that association. All right, we'll keep scooting then.
Just keep scooting along.
Yeah. At some point, I mean, it was like over 2 hours. At a certain point, I'm like, look, I could watch Terminators all the goddamn live long day. I don't know how much audiences are going to agree this film needed to get made. I know it's bombing like a motherfucker.
I don't know why. I thought it was good.
It did okay. Like, it won last weekend, but it won with like 30 mil against something like 180 mil budget.
Yeah, it costs a lot to make.
And then like another 100 mil for promotion. So, I mean, they made it with Tencent, that Chinese company. So like it's doing okay in China because they love their robots.
Konnichiwa.
but like,
or is that Japan?
That's Japan.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm glad you were talking really loudly while I was about to say same thing. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's not going to do well. Arnold Schwarzenegger, by the way, amazing in this.
He was funny.
He was hysterical in this.
And I'm very funny.
He deadpans 2 or 3 lines
Yeah.
that are just incredible.
Yeah, he does.
I felt the Schwarzenegger character, he plays like a Terminator that like after fulfilling its purpose is now just stuck on Earth and kind of becomes self-aware.
Okay.
Sort of develops feelings, but not really.
He is the only interesting aspect of the film. Like in new and fresh. Everything else is like, okay, but are they sending something back to kill someone in the past that fucks with them in the future? Right. Yes. All right. I've seen this movie. Yeah. His is like the only kind of interesting new territory of like, yeah, these robots kind of they have their own consciousness. And because, the entire time they're just following orders from Skynet or whatever. And like, we're going to kill person XYZ.
Right.
So I love that. I love Arnold. He was funny as shit. Action sequences in general, I just can't get like pumped for CGI. Like it's just fake, man.
Yeah.
It's not like
I don't know. I'm like a big editor of movies. I think every movie I see needs to be 20 minutes shorter.
this was an hour or 2:15.
It was long.
It could have been like 45 shorter.
I will say about the two young women that were speaking
Yeah.
during your showing, that wouldn't fly at the Alamo Draft House.
Oh,
They are
really?
like super
Oh,
strict.
really?
I thought you were gonna say the
In,
place was
Arlington?
segregated.
No, in we went to the one in Cashburn.
Okay.
And they like put all these signs up like you have to turn your phone off. Your waiters and waitresses come up to you and they're like, if someone's speaking, like please let us know. I've kicked like they all were like, we kick people out daily if they're speaking. They have like really legit like scary rules at Alamo that you have to follow. And
Do
I
they
think
test
it's
for airy and purity?
stop. I think it's
Okay.
because they serve so much alcohol. Like they've probably
Oh, like people heckle the film.
yeah, exactly. So I think like in a place where they serve alcohol, like they just have to be mindful of all that.
Hold on, I have to text mother to tell her I haven't been murdered over a chicken sandwich.
What's wrong with mother,
All right.
Maria?
I don't know. She was like leaving multiple voicemails about like if she should cook food for me or some shit. I couldn't really,
Does she cook?
Yeah, I mean,
What's she make?
pasta.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she
It's like how
she
you,
boils water.
yeah, it's like how you define the word,
Okay.
She
She's
can-
not like Thomas, my dad.
No, she does not.
She's not
have
Tommy the Tank
mastery
Engine.
over cuisine.
Yes.
Tommy the Tank.
Tommy the Tank Engine. My dad's also a very good cook.
Is he?
Yeah, yeah.
He always did the cooking
What's
growing
his
up.
specialty?
He's really great at chili. He's really good at soups.
Okay.
Very good at God, he makes great shrimp and grits.
I just made chili in the crock pot for the first time over the weekend.
How'd it turn out?
It was good.
Good.
That's all I've been eating. You can just leave that shit on warm and come home and
Sounds like you have a bacterial wonderland.
yeah, probably. Yeah. I just
Did your daughter get into the chili? Is that why she's throwing up on your shoes?
actually when she threw up, all I saw were strawberries.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's so girly.
Reminded me of as when I was a kid, I threw up Frankenberries.
I love a good mystery puke.
Yeah,
Like I love it when the puke looks exactly like the food.
there was no mystery about what this was.
I remember throwing up in first grade on my desk in front of everyone, and it
Mhm.
was like I
To
thought my
to
life
stay-
was over.
To stay thin.
Yeah, yes.
You learned how many calories were in Hillary's birthday muffin. And just decided to vomit.
No, I remember I thought my life was over. I
Oh,
couldn't. I
really?
couldn't go back to school. It was the most embarrassed I'd ever
And you
been.
started drinking the next day.
My mom gave me some bourbon that night to shut me up, probably. She was tired of me being a drama queen. Here, Eve.
Stop being a puss.
You can go back.
I remember it was I was in line 4th grade maybe with Patrick Saccone. And one of the older kids, a 5th grader, had vomited onto his lunch tray. And he had put napkins across the vomit and then was showing us like he would lift
Ew!
the napkins and it would come up like mozzarella. And that triggered Pat Saccone to vomit.
That makes me want to vomit right now. And it would be popcorn.
Well, yeah. It was great because it was 4 feet away, so you could smell the stomach acid and everything.
Oh.
And he vomits, and I remember the fruit snack. It was like it was supposed to be like multicolored rock bits. They were like the size of a pinky nail. They're one of the tiniest fruit snacks, and he's putting his hand over his mouth, but it's just spraying through his fingers.
Oh,
And I mean, the stuff looked barely chewed. Like it was just these fruit snacks coming up in the vomit. And I remember laughing hysterically, but also wanting to vomit because I was smelling stomach acid. Because it's
Ew.
not the sound does it somewhat, but it's the sound combined with the smell.
Yeah.
Like that's the secret.
I can deal with vomit, but like poop,
Uh-huh.
that
Like just straight up bowel movement.
yeah, like I can like change diapers for whatever reason. Like with kids, it's okay.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't mind, but like I don't know if I'll be able to like change my parents' diapers one day.
My
Like an
mom,
adult?
Yeah. Oh yeah. My mom definitely at the end was like wiping her mom's ass.
That, I mean, I know I'll do it. Like I'll step
No,
up.
I really won't.
Yes, you will.
No. Like, can't you hire people for it?
You're gonna hire a nurse?
I don't know. Can I just like put a towel on a drumstick? Like,
No. I'll wash myself with a rag on a stick.
I'm not, dude. That's like an ass in a box in my mom's box. Come on, Jesus.
You're gonna have to do it. Will's not going to.
No, I'll be like horrible. Like I'll just sweep like from back to front and just load it all in the slot, and then just shove the baby wipe in too.
You would like cut off your hands before you had to do that. And then Will has to wipe both your asses.
I would get preemptive prosthetic hooks, double, yeah. And then she would get toxic shock because it'd be like 3 weeks worth of ass wipes in her vagoo. I pronounce it with a soft G.
Vagoo?
Vagoo, not a vagoo. Vagoo's offensive. Vagoo sounds playful.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do that.
No. You know why? Because we're not hardened to it. We have not raised children. Like, I think Michael's had a kid. Like, once you have a baby, your comfort with feces becomes disturbing. Like, you're like, oh, there's just some shit on my cheek. Okay. And you wipe it aside and go back to eating your chicken wings.
Yeah, you have to.
That's what I'm saying. I've never gone through that metamorphosis.
Poop on your cheek?
I'm getting poop everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. They shit everywhere. They're little monsters, man.
I don't know. I've changed many diapers. I've never gotten poop on my face.
Well, you're not doing it right.
Or the fun way, apparently.
Exactly. Michael's the fun dad. All right.
Well,
I'm the
you also are like, this is not going to last forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope.
What if they're
True?
Is she potty training?
Oh yeah, she's done. Like,
oh, good.
3 years ago.
Wait,
she was potty trained a little after 18 months.
Oh God, I took forever.
Yeah, so did I.
I'm pretty sure I have like adult memories of shitting in a diaper. I definitely remember when I finally got potty trained, my reward was Optimus Prime. So you look up when they put out Optimus Prime, and I was shitting myself until then.
I just got potty trained.
We're really proud of you.
Yeah.
And then, well, I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, basically. And then I started drinking. And I started peeing everywhere.
You regressed.
Yeah.
I would wake up in the morning and be like, oh my God, I hope I didn't piss somewhere. And I just kind of have to take the temperature of the room and just be like, is anyone looking at me like they're pissed off?
Would you urinate in funny places?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would my ex, the girl that I dated, I don't even know, does it count? My girlfriend from high school through college mostly. I pissed in her dorm room sink a couple times. Didn't even remember.
Well, I mean, that's better on the floor.
My last year of college, my roommates, they stopped talking to me because I pissed on their bar that they built together. And they thought I did it on purpose. And I could not. But I think by that point, they were just like, kind of, that was like one thing. It wasn't like, oh, you know,
yeah,
it just turned on a dime.
That sounds like a scene from Dusk Till Dawn.
Really?
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino pissing on the bar.
No,
that's Salma Hayek dances.
Oh yeah, no, it was bad.
Yeah, I peed in a lot of places I shouldn't have.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Go.
God, like subway platforms, metro platforms when I moved back down here.
L platform.
Indoors, but not in a potty.
Wow.
In the streets of Greenbrier. Like walking back from the shopping center after getting my wine for the night. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, alcohol's a beast, man.
Yeah. I'm glad you both are in recovery.
It ruins your life.
Congrats to Michael. Yeah. 2 years. Right?
Gagliardi. Yes.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
And Eva, 7 months. Congrats.
Thank you.
And I have been food sober for 46 minutes. That's the length of the show.
One day at a time.
Yeah.
One day at a time.
One
Keep coming
hour
back.
at a time.
Yeah. Keep coming back.
Works if
Yeah.
you work it.
Oh my
What did
God.
Gagliardi say?
He goes, but none of you had pee in your mouths. None of you were peed into.
Okay.
I think that's because of
Oh.
your joke when you said that
Oh.
he got peed into his mouth.
I don't
for-
even remember that bit. Like, I think for 3 weeks I was texting everyone and trying to convince them that Joe had like been.
Some guy peed in his mouth on the metro.
Oh, that's right.
That was funny.
Oh God, yeah.
And I believed it for about 10 seconds. I was like, poor Joe.
There
And then
was-
I was like, wait, no, that has to be fake.
Yeah. There was a thread on Reddit,
Yes.
and they just showed like a crazy looking guy that looked like he could have been Terry's brother. And they were like, this man urinated on my friend in the metro. I remember the bit now. Yeah. God, I'm so forgetful. And I was just laughing hysterically reading this. So I took the picture of that thread and I kept posting it on my Insta story. And I changed it to like, this man peed in Joe Gagliardi's mouth as he
so
slept
mean.
for 53 seconds. I remember the duration. Or no, 90 seconds. I think it was a 90-second leak. And so I kept posting it. I was like, please help me find the man that urinated in my friend's mouth for 90 seconds.
You're so mean.
And people would just message me directly and they're like, did they really piss in Joe's mouth?
Yes.
Yeah.
They did.
It was awful. That's why I'm asking for your help in this matter.
We want to find this mofo.
Joe's a Marine. It's Veterans Day today.
Thank you for your service, Joe.
He hates when people say that.
No, thank you for your service, Joe.
He was like, he called me or I called him earlier today and he's like, well, thanks for not saying it because I kind of hate it. I'm like, don't worry, there's no draft. I'm not thanking anyone. That's my view on the matter. There's a lot of shitty jobs out there. Sorry, true. A lot of life and limb risking jobs. You know, the job you're most likely to die performing, like healthcare, just being a nurse at night.
Oh God.
Lunatics come in the hospital all stabby all the time.
Yeah, and like hepped up on goofballs
Yeah,
too.
exactly. Hey, is everybody?
Dude, I almost watched a nurse lose her life when we tried to take someone down with
Narcan.
no, they were on PCP though.
Oh, and you're trying to just masturbate them to sleep.
Right. And they kept asking.
Just
For the golden shower, the golden pond. Oh, hang on.
So we're about to roll out, but
Yes.
Eva had a story. Do you want to do the story?
What?
We can either make this an hour long or we can talk about T.I. and the hymen.
Oh, we don't have to talk about
You don't want to talk about T.I. and the hymen? How
All right.
T.I.
T.I. is disgusting.
Yes.
He basically went on this.
You mean that as a positive? Like his flow is just disgusting. and
No, I do
jealous.
not. He's not like bad, like
Oh,
he's not bad, like good.
hold
you know?
on. Let me text
He's
Carrie.
not bad. He's bad. Like he is not. He is just bad and gross.
Okay.
He was on a podcast, like Ladies Who Lunch or something. So it's,
Okay.
or something like that. Two women were doing the podcast, and he shared with the world that ever since his daughter turned 16, I believe she's 19 now,
Okay.
her yearly gynecological
Mm-hmm.
appointment.
You got there.
Thank you. Gyno appointment. He goes
Mm-hmm.
and 16.
Normal.
Yeah, completely normal. What? 16 years old. He has her sign papers saying that he is privy to her medical
Fun.
like her medical records
Mhm.
after this gyno visit, and he has the doctor check to see if her hymen
Oh,
is still intact. Basically, checking to see if his daughter is a virgin.
So she probably has like the loosest asshole in the world.
Right. She's the most Catholic girl I've ever
The
met.
full loophole.
Yeah, yeah. The old Catholic loophole. First of all, you can break your hymen
Doing anything.
doing anything.
Yeah.
Like using a tampon, you can break a lot of gymnasts break it.
I tore
horse-
mine jumping a fence.
There you go. And then I, went down a Wikipedia rabbit hole after all this.
Ways
and
to
a-
break your
yeah,
hymen.
and like a WebMD
Moon bounce.
rabbit hole. And
Yeah.
it was like some women don't even break their hymen after sex.
Yeah.
Like they just have like an indestructible hymen, I guess.
I thought you were gonna say they slept with the Chinese.
Gross. Not gross to sleeping with Chinese guys if you're into that.
We heard you.
No, that's cool, whatever. But I don't want to think about a tiny acorn penis. Like,
As soon as you enter.
like small penises are
Great
so
shame.
gross. Anyway,
I must now go fund Terminator.
so anyway, he
You
like,
would think the doctor would at least say that, you know, or inform them.
That she could be having sex with the Chinese.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Look, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna level with you.
no, but just be like, hey, this does you no good. You realize that?
I don't know. I picture like T.I. just paying in stacks of hundreds.
I mean, there's that too.
It's like the doctor that did Joker's face in Batman. Just the back alley.
Yeah. But it's just so humiliating. Like, what?
I mean, I guess it's tied to her payday when he dies, which who the hell knows when that will be.
Yeah, but he has 6 children, and apparently he encourages his sons to like go to strip clubs and
Ooh, a
And-
double standard.
yeah, double
Oh, I
standard
know.
for men and women.
The hypocrisy.
Eva's
I'm
angry.
disgusted.
Men. Boo.
What if like he checks on her hymen, but he's really cool with her getting bukkake?
What's that?
It's like when just 18 guys jizz in your face at once.
That's bukkake.
That's bukkake, yeah.
I thought it was
a delicious
Never mind. I
noodle
thought
dish.
I thought it was a noodle dish.
I think it literally means like splash or like hot pot or something.
I thought it was like a hot.
I think it does for real. I think it means splash, literally.
No, but like, isn't that humiliating? And then, like, just doing it in the first place is humiliating, but talking about it to the world.
Yeah, bragging.
Yeah. And now everyone's like standing beside her, and she's like totally throwing her dad shade via the ground.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like the headline I saw is that she unfollowed him.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She unfollowed her dad. She'd be throwing him shade.
You know, to exorcise the demons of Terry Jenkins haunting my life, I would love to pop T.I.'s daughter. Can we do that like on air?
Let's start a
A GoFundMe.
A GoFundMe
Yeah.
for you to like fly out to Hollywood.
Yeah. I need a plane ticket. I need rope and chloroform.
Why? Why don't you just seduce her?
That's
Yeah.
true too. I could shave like a smiley face into my gut hair, and she think that's funny.
Yeah.
And then while she's laughing, I can bind her with the rope, and then use the chloroform.
To break that hymen.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just grossed me out. Like, I've been thinking about this for a week since I heard it, and
It's creepy behavior.
It's super, super creepy.
It's
Like I said,
soup-
men.
soup's creepy.
Boo.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, you don't want your daughter to be the whore of Babylon. I
No,
get
of
that,
course
but
not.
Yeah, let her
But,
take
like-
a dick or two.
But like your sons can be like,
Yeah, I mean, I would worry if I had sons. I would be like, look, like, be disgusting. I want you to be disgusting, but be safe. You know, only really try to keep it to ass and mouth. You know, like you get to count that as a notch on your bedpost. Okay, I'll give you a pass there.
they also have to be careful of like, well, I don't know. Just
say it.
No, I mean, like, they have to be careful of drinking around women, about going to strip clubs and touching girls when they shouldn't, and all that stuff. People are on high alert these days.
That's why you need the chloroform.
That's why you need no, everyone's like super, super on high alert. Like, I don't know. I don't know. What
You
I'm
mean
trying to
like
say.
you mean the fun has died? That's what you're trying to say. The world's not fun anymore.
No, it's like you can't even make a joke anymore.
I know.
And people
I
just
had to censor myself this entire episode.
you really, really did. You did a damn good job,
Thank
Papa.
you. Yeah, I'm simmering right now.
But like everyone, I don't know. Everyone's so sensitive these days.
Really?
Yeah. And I try and mind my P's and Q's, and I don't really do it when I come in here.
No.
But when I'm out in the real world, I have to.
Oh, you have to. You have to be very. You can't say anything fun anymore.
No, you can't. You really can't, unless you're around like special people that.
Yeah, like us.
Yeah,
It's us or the rest of the clan.
that's
And
why
then
I
you can
like.
speak
That's why I
freely.
like our Popeyes dates,
So we can say whatever.
Yeah,
till they
we
kick
can-
us out.
and we can eat and Eat some more.
All right. So
All right.
Hyman watching's bad.
Yes.
I'm watching bad.
Bobby, let me see your Hyman.
I don't have a Hyman, Daddy.
I'm a little worried about being a slut. I'm trying to remember his line. Oh, shit. All right. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, there's clearly something wrong with you because this was a good program. Right? Right, guys?
We did good.
It was,
Michael
guys.
was laughing so hard he had to pretend to urinate to laugh masturbate into the bathroom toilet.
I laughter baited.
Yeah, he did.
Ew.
And then once he got all the laugh poison out, he came back for more fun. Everyone was Papa's Basement. Thank you, Michael Johnson, for coming in today. How are they going to follow you on the Twitter and the Insta?
At MIKAELLJOHN.
Okay, Michael L. John. Eva, you're what?
Orchard Eva on Instagram.
Okay, there you go. I'm at Papa's Basement on everything. I'm John Papa Giorgio. That's why the show has this horrible name, but fuck, if Come Down can make it, so can Papa's Basement.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
Till next one, we're out of here.
Bye.
Bye.
We're home free. School's out, baby.
Good show.
Nothing to talk about, nothing to critique. Great show, great guests tomorrow. You go home, have a glass of wine, whack off. I'll see you tomorrow.
That's the post-show critique?
Yeah, you're the best.
It's my time to go. I successfully burned all my bridges. Nobody loves me, and I don't love nobody.
Then he said penis.
Yeah. Then he said masturbation.
Then he said vagina. That was cool.
Had a mighty hard time, but I'm on my way. Had a mighty hard time, but I'm on my way. It's a mighty hard climb, but I'm on my way.